If you're someone that's interested in understanding, learning how to trade futures the correct way, watch today's video. It doesn't matter where you are at across the world or globe. You can be in whatever continent, okay? As long as you have an internet connection, you have a broker, or you're trying to pass a prop firm evaluation, you have a trading platform, you have some experience, maybe very little, but you are in the process of learning how to trade futures, and you really want to become successful and profitable doing this on a daily basis, 5 days a week, please watch the video. I'm going to show you just, pretty quickly the strategy and how and what I do here in trading, okay? I trade primarily the indice futures, all right? That's composed of, the NASDAQ, it could be the ES futures. I also trade some commodities. I like trading gold just as well. But you do not need, a series or multiple pairs of instruments to trade from daily. You can trade one instrument and make a decent living trading futures, okay? Whether you do it part-time or full-time. Now, again, wherever you're at across the world, I know that there are time zone differences and such. But the thing about it is the markets, when it comes to futures, are open 5 days a week, okay? 3 different trading sessions. So if you're in somewhere across the world and you are in the Asian market or in the London market or here in the US, all right, there are 3 different time periods or sessions in which you can trade, okay? I know, again, like I said, some people, live in various parts of the world and, may not be able to trade during the US session, okay? That's the New York session. So maybe you have to open up and trade during the London session. There are opportunities there, okay? There are markets that you can actually trade, just as there are opportunities in which you can trade during the Asian session. So I'm going to show you a secret, okay? The best secret that I can actually show you, the strategy and how I trade. It's pretty simple because all I do is I'm looking for confluence. Now, before we get started, I will say this. The number one thing that I want you to really pay close attention to and understand and learn while you're on this journey of trying to educate yourself on how to trade. No, because let me say this right now. Do you need a mentor to get started? No. Does it help to have one? Of course it does. But that may come with a price tag as well, right? So if you have a family member or a friend that has been trying to show you how to trade, please stick with them. Please grab them. Please spend time with them so they can show you how to trade as long as they're profitable, making money, right? So what it consists of here is just confluence, okay? And like I said before, learn market structure. Market structure is everything when it comes to trading. Market structure and then being able to follow price action. Market structure is just you understanding which way is the market moving. In an upward direction, making higher highs and higher lows, moving south, making lower lows and lower highs, or are we range them? Now, look, without further ado, let's jump into this because I just want to show you today, just as an example, okay? And there are tons and tons of examples that I show here on this channel. And if you're interested in becoming an elite member, all right, for a very, very, very inexpensive fee, yes, I'm not here to sell you a course or sell you a mentorship program. I'm simply just telling you that you can gain access to tons of trade breakdown videos to where I walk you through setup after setup, trades that I've actually taken. These are trades that I posted over on our Discord community. If you're interested in joining the Discord, that is free. To where I break things down so you can take the same or similar type trade setups. Consistency comes with being patient, and profitability comes from being patient just as well. Look, what we need to understand when we trade is the directional flow of the market. Which way is it moving? Are we up or down? Like today, for example, we had a shift in the market. Basically what most traders like to explain as or see as a reversal. The market broke an area structure lower, and then we started making these small little runs to the downside where we had these small areas of supply resting back up again, okay? Now, this type of stuff, being able to take pullback trades or trades, that's nothing new. That's no secret when it comes to actually trading, okay? And before we really dive any deeper, look, do me the biggest favor right now. Click that subscribe button, become part of the team here, watch some of the video content, and I'm not gonna say assure you or guarantee you, but I can tell you this. We have had tons of people who have passed evaluations, who have funded their own personal accounts, who are profitable making money. I'm telling you this. If you don't believe me, come over to the Discord and you find out for yourself, all right? So what I want to tell you is this. If the market is starting to reverse and break structure lower, if you know how to trade supply and demand, and you may be saying, well, I'm not quite there yet. What is supply? What is demand? All right, yes, you have to start from the beginning then. Supply is just aggressive selling, looking for areas where sellers are stepping into the market, aggressive areas of selling, and buying. Demand is where aggressive buying takes place. Now, again, like I said, the market was bullish here, of course, right? But then we started breaking some structure to the downside. We broke the first area of structure coming to the downside. You got to be mindful of that because, again, that could be the shift within the market. As the market moves lower, it's creating these small areas of demand, all right? Even though there's a small little moves here. I'm sorry, not demand, guys, supplies. Supply zones. These are supply zones. Now, if you see here, what I like to do is mark off an area on my chart where it's either a key area of supply or demand. And I'm going to show you two examples right quick. This one first being in the area of supply. And I talked about this in today's video that I've posted earlier. Yes, I posted another video prior to this. Watch that video just as well. This was a beautiful area of supply on the higher base chart. Always start and figure out the direction of the market. 2, figure out, once we're breaking structure lower, mark up on your higher base chart, starting with, mark up a supply zone, one where there's a gap resting back at the zone. There was a small variation, a small gap right here at this zone here. We are breaking structure lower. Now, do I know that this is going to hold up and it's going to continue pushing lower? No, no one knows that. But if we're shifting from bullish, breaking structure lower, then I'm going to definitely be looking for opportunities to trade areas of supply. So the first thing I do is mark up my higher base chart, my 120 range. Yes, I trade range charts, guys, okay? And there's no rhyme and reason why I trade range versus time or ticker volume. It's just cleaner to the eyes to me personally. Whatever works for you, trade it. Again, this is the area or pullback to a key area of supply. Now, again, there's no secret to this stuff, okay? It's just being able to understand logically how to trade the correct way based on structure. So when I mark this higher base zone right here, the supply zone, then I'm just going to move down to a lower base chart. Moving down, scaling down to a lower base chart to find a zone on the inside of this larger zone here. So if I see a zone, a smaller base zone, supply zone, on my entry chart on the inside of this zone, I'm going to mark it up. Let's do it. This is the zone right here. You see it? The higher base is the bigger box. If you notice here, it taps into it on a pullback. I'm on my 24 range chart. Now we see it tap into it for the first time right here. There is no supply zone resting at this area where there is one that hasn't been mitigated or there's a gap at the zone. It's right here, okay? When it finishes up or continues pushing higher and taps into now the 24 range zone, supply zone, resting on the inside of the 120 range supply zone, I'm waiting for the break and close of a candle to go short. Simple as that. Why? Couple things. Structures being broken to the downsides, create this beautiful area of supply resting above. All I need to do again is move down to my lower base chart to look for an opportunity to trade going back south. Okay, as you can see here, if you got into this trade, I stated in the earlier video, it comes all the way down, makes a double bottom before pushing back up. All right, that's all I primarily and pretty much do. I'm looking for high quality setups surrounding where there's a gap resting back at the higher base zone and then see if I can get one or catch one off of the lower base zone. That's confluent, multi-chart confluence. Let's look at a demand setup right quick. This is a valid demand setup right here. As you can see, I drew this. See that channel to the upside? Take a look. Structure. High, higher, low, breaking structure higher. Coming back, okay? And it pushes lower. And it does break some minor structure to the downside here, okay? Before turning back around, we never ran this low right here, so it didn't take out this bigger swing. As you can see, take a look. The bigger swing where it broke structure to the upside. Pushes up. It starts taking some structure back to the upside here. And before it pulls back right here, it pulls back right here. Demand zone off the 120 range chart. I mark it up. Okay, got a gap resting back at the zone. Very small gap resting back at the zone. It taps into it and basically gives us two actual zones. There's a zone here, okay, deeper into this area here, but it also gives us another opportunity, a first entry opportunity right here. Here we go. I'm going to mark this up and show you right here. But the difference is between this zone here and this one here, as you see, this is a low probability zone. There's no gap resting back at the zone. Now, because it tapped into a higher base 120 range zone, which holds more weight, would I take this trade right here? Based on my trading plan and how I trade, I filter out the low probability setups most times, like 98% of the time. But, if I see the where it's really rejecting and I see based on structure, I may take this trade here. But I'm more so going to wait for this zone here because this zone here has a gap attached to it, all right, on the lower base 24 range chart. So I'm going to delete this zone right here and wait to see if it's going to come here. As you can see, it comes to this zone right here without breaking through it. It's still held up the zone, okay? Let me draw this out a little bit further. We have a small gap attached to it on the 24 range chart inside the 120 range demand zone. Once it taps in there, I get the break and close of the candle. And because we're bullish to the upside already on the higher base chart, I'm going long. That's all it is. Multi-chart confluence, marking up a higher base zone and a lower base zone, waiting for confirmation or rejection to take the trade going back either up or down. In this case here, I'm taking the trade going back up. I'll look at the opportunity here to see, okay, there's a high resting right here. And I'll look to the left-hand side. There are plenty of gaps that need to be filled back to the upside, okay? See these areas here? Those areas have to be mitigated. They have to be filled in at some point or another. That's what I want to share with you today. No matter where you're at across the globe or across the world, you can trade very similar or the same way. Doesn't matter the market, meaning what the session, I should say, okay, or the market. This is a universal strategy that actually works. It's no hidden secret, but it is my best kept secret that I like to show individuals, how it works. Okay, I've been doing this for a long time, for many years, and I have been profitable and successful doing so. There's a Discord channel for anyone who's interested. The link is down in the description portion of the video. Again, I was talking about the elite membership. If you want to become an elite member, listen, to become one, all you need to do is scroll down to the description portion of the video, because people always ask me, send me DMs. The second link right below the Discord link says become an elite member. Click on that. Once you do, then two tiers will pop up. Make sure to choose the second tier for $6.99 a month. That's all it is. Okay? No, several $100 or a few $1,000 trading course or program, anything like that. No crazy amount or fee for any type of membership, mentorship program. It's just your way of supporting my efforts as a content creator, and by giving something back as a perk or reward through the YouTube membership program, I do so for a very, very inexpensive fee of only $6.99 a month. Within that, you're going to get tons of trade breakdowns where I'll walk you through multiple trade setups to where you understand where to place your profit targets at, your stop losses at, why I took those trades, talk about structure, my mindset, my thought process, and these trades that I actually took. Tons of them to watch. Also, you get the video playlist and a great video that I cover on market structure. Again, that link is down in the description. That's all I want to share with you guys today. I appreciate you tuning in. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe by clicking on that button. Okay, now also make sure to turn your post notifications on so you don't miss any of the uploads. And last but not least, do me the biggest favor right now. See that thumbs up button, click on it right now so that you can share your love, right here on the channel. Let me know how engaged you were, show me how interested you were, but also this helps the channel get out there on the algorithm so other individuals who are interested in this video content, it can be brought before them just as well. So click that like button right now. Take care. I'll see you in the next one, and have a great day.